Okay, loyal viewers, it is time for the official first ever episode of the Drunken Baka Podcast. We'll let you, I'm sorry, I interrupted you there, co-host.
And I'm David.
Well, I am Deepak, coming at you from an undisclosed location. David's also in an undisclosed location.
Yes, I am.
It may or may not be the same location. You will never know.
Unless we directly bring it up, which is possible.
It's not that possible. I mean, okay, so let's just say the city that we live in, it's a city, sucks.
No, it's actually alright. At times.
Excuse me? I made a weird face, just so you guys know.
I've had some good times here.
Yeah, we could have better times than, say, Paris, France. Or perhaps Tokyo, Japan. So, if you didn't already know, because of course you read our extensive description, we are a podcast that is talking about, as a springboard, might jump to some other topics, but as a springboard, we're talking about the spring anime season 2016, which we are mostly caught up on at this present date of April something or other.
It is April the 27th.
That's a good number, for some reason. I'm not a numerologist.
Well, in Japanese mythology, the number 4 is actually bad luck to my knowledge.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, and that's because crossroads lead into the underworld.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
like
why
we have...
Sorry, go on.
I don't know. What do we have, 9? What is it?
13.
13. That's what the bad number is for us. 4 is way cooler because it's in the first 10 numbers.
Yeah. And it's something you see all the time. More than 13.
I've actually never seen that brought up. Ugh, I'm already losing like weeboo credit here by not knowing that 4 is bad luck in Japanese.
Last week I just finished watching XXX Holic again, and they bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that show.
That is a great manga. Never seen the show.
The manga's good. The
manga's really, really good.
Fuck that ending.
Fuck all the endings involved in that universe. Basically, just Tsubasa and XXX Holic. Like, god damn it.
Again,
it's so confusing. But they both have sequels. Is the thing. They're technically not over.
Yeah.
The sequels are just still weird as fuck, and I just don't care anymore because it's been so long. It's been like 10 years since they've had this weird resolution with just confusion. I don't know what to do with it.
I've tried reading it so many times. Viewers, if someone here understands what's happening at the end of Tsubasa 100%,
like you can give like a detailed explanation of it, please leave a comment because we would like to know.
We would.
I got lost after the vampire showed up.
Oh, I was still good. So is he his own father?
Oh, he's his own father for sure. I knew that. Yeah, he's definitely his own father, which is weird. No, but he's his own father. But he wasn't his own father in the current timeline until it happens.
Okay, and this whole...
He, like, changes history. It's weird.
Dimension history.
Oh, it's giving me a headache thinking of it. It's just...
Either way, let's get back on the new season.
Yes, we're doing the new season. All shows, except for... I think... Okay, so we between the two of us, we've mostly seen all of the shows. I think the only show that we're missing that has slipped between the cracks is Bakuon, the fucking motorcycle girl anime, which, have you seen that?
I have not, no.
Neither have I, so that has slipped through the cracks. I think everything else, at least one of us has seen it, mostly both. Like that, I just didn't want to watch it. I just didn't want to.
No, it just seemed like another Moblob anime, you know?
It was a Moblob hobby anime, which can be good if the hobby is interesting, but come on guys, mopeds, really? Come on.
It sounds like fucking Harley Davidson's on those...
No, it's not High School Girls on Harley. I would watch that. High School Girls on Harleys? That'd be hilarious. Liking different Harleys. Like, I'm like the lowrider girl, and I'm like the kind of like the hot, like, I don't know.
Purple hair would still be lowrider girl.
I would purple hair be lowrider. Yellow hair would be lowrider.
No. Yellow hair.
Okay, brown hair would be the basic. Would be the basic. Well, she would be the sporty kind of bike.
No, see, I'm thinking yellow hair would be those more, well, for lack of a better term, because I don't know the terms, like crotch rocket. You know?
That's a lowrider.
No, it isn't.
What's the difference between a crotch rocket and a lowrider?
A lowrider, it's more like the ones where you have the handlebars are really up and you're down low.
A crotch rocket's like when you're up like you're leaning far up. Okay, you're right. Okay, so yellow hair, why would purple hair be a lowrider, though? I think a lowrider might actually be brown hair.
No. Brown hair is just basic. Boom.
That's true, but then who's the lowrider then? Because I don't think it's purple hair.
I think it would be purple hair. Because purple hair characters are usually often kind of more straight-faced than like that.
So are brown hairs, though.
Yeah, but the difference between brown hairs are...
But, okay, so purple hair has a hidden eccentricity.
Yes.
Which is... You're right. It's closer to a lowrider.
Yeah.
You're right. When he's right, he's right.
I know my shit about hair colors in anime.
You're true. I didn't realize that they indicated anything for like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, like no one told me, and I was just like, well, they always have the same hair colors, but I guess whatever. There's not that many colors in the world.
It indicates so much.
It indicates a lot, which is good or bad. I don't know if that's bad. But basically, we would have watched one of that. We would have watched that. We didn't watch this.
I might watch it.
Maybe in the second episode we'll be like, we both watched it, and we'll both be like, it's terrible.
But who knows? Maybe it'll be like a Mokuda situation where it actually turns out to be something awesome.
I doubt it.
Because I had my reservations for Mokuda for years.
Yeah, but you... Okay, to be fair, neither of us... I was going to say that at least the first episode makes it look good, but... neither of us watched the first episode of Baka One, did we? I did not. It's about mopeds, guys. It's about mopeds.
Hey, but we have some pretty good things this season.
We do. We have
Flying Witch.
Flying Witch is anime of the season material right there. If we were splitting it up into categories, slice of life, it would automatically win because it's just
well. Let's see. I've only ever seen one episode of it so far, viewers. But
okay, but what would you say beats it in slice of life just category? Nothing.
Seen lots of it. Just let me look at the chart here.
Oh yeah, we have a chart with all the animes on it. There's too many anime, guys. Come on, we can't remember all of it.
Well, are we counting?
We're not gods.
Whatchamacallits? The one
Sakamoto? It definitely beats Sakamoto. Are we counting? Oh, Netoge? Yes, we are counting Netoge. Netoge is slice of life.
It's so different slice of life.
I know, like Flying Witch is like super. It is the epitome of slice of life.
Yeah.
There's nothing more slice of life than Flying Witch in like that sliver of slice. Like there's nothing, but there's nothing.
Oh, we have to come up with a new genre process, like a neat slice of life.
Why is it neat slice of life?
Because lots of them take place with a neat.
But this one doesn't.
True.
This is just like super mundane. Like a lot of it's about cooking, like just watching them cook, and it's great. But like it's not. Netoge would never have that. It would just be. It has like exciting situations, like snap, 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 pop, pop, pop. But I would still say it beats Netoge. Would you say it doesn't? Once again, only seen the first episode.
Yeah.
I've seen all three, guys. I'm amazing.
That's because he does not have a life.
That is true, but not the reason why. I have literally spent the last 2 days just watching this season of anime. I have marathoned it.
I stayed up until literally 9 this morning. Yeah, that's right, this morning.
This morning, really?
Yeah.
I did not know
that's
that.
That's why I woke up at like 3.
Around 3:30, I was like having anxiety because I wasn't finished watching everything yet.
It's just waking up.
I had been up for 6 hours. I had been up since 9:30. I worked and then I went to bed at a reasonable hour.
Oh, look at this man. Responsible.
Yeah. I watched some... This is not anime, but some Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix. You guys should watch it. It's very funny.
Yeah, good show.
Very funny.
Oh, you watched the new episode of Game of Thrones?
No, I'm not really watching Game of Thrones right now.
No?
No, I read the books, so...
It's past the books.
It is past the books. But then... So because it's past the books, in order to watch it, I'd have to watch, like, it from the beginning now. And that's just too much of a time investment.
Well, just speed it up, like ×2 watch.
That's what I...
With a bit of skipping, that's what I do to catch up.
I do that for anime, but for like English language stuff, it just sounds weird.
It sounds weird, but it can be done.
True.
It works.
But like some anime, I actually prefer 2 times. Like, because they're really good, but they're kind of too slow-paced.
Want to know what isn't? Bakemonogatari, whatever it's called.
Bakemonogatari. Yeah, that's way... I couldn't watch that on 2 times.
It's so fast.
Try to watch the Tommy Galaxy on 2 times.
Oh,
that can't be done.
No.
And no pausing. Nope. That's the ultimate challenge of, like, speed reading. Like, no way. I really can't even... I have to pause. I can't even keep up on, like, regular time.
No.
And Bakemonogatari has, like, random splurges, which you... They know you have to pause to read it. They know that.
Yeah.
But Tommy Galaxy just expects you to keep up.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way it is. It's hardcore.
I've never finished it. It is a good show.
Tommy Galaxy?
Yeah.
Oh, you never finished that?
No.
You raved it as one of the best animes of all time.
I did not.
You
I said
did.
it could be.
Well, still,
And I said you should watch it because it's interesting. And I raved that the OP was one of the best OPs
it is
of all
interesting.
time.
The OP is very good. It reminds me of... It makes me... Okay, so you guys ever get nostalgic for something that never happened to you? It's that.
Actually, I do.
That's one of the best feelings.
It is.
It does that for you. It is fantastic. Because let's be honest, you can only have so much stuff happen to your life. But nostalgia is the best feeling. So when you can be nostalgic for something that didn't actually ever happen to you, it's great. That's what anime does. Sometimes.
Oh, don't get me started about anime.
I mean, that's the whole point of this podcast.
I'm just saying, I truly do love anime as a medium.
Yeah.
It has its own tropes, and oh my god, 100?
Oh, so many tropes.
Oh, don't even get me started about 100. It has every single trope. In like the 3 episodes I saw, I think it was 3, maybe 3 or 4, I forget how many there's out.
I think there's...
It has everyone.
Honestly, I think there's 4 out. Like, I didn't watch... Okay, so viewers, I only didn't watch 3 shows this season. I only didn't watch 3. 100's one of them. I got to the theme song, and I was like, nope. I noped right out. I noped the fuck out immediately.
It has all of the things you want. It has the tripping and accidentally grabbing the vest.
Of course.
Twice.
Okay, you know what I liked? You know what I liked in, okay, did you watch Kuromukuro? Samurai Mech? Okay, Kuromukuro has a really nice, because it's not an accidental boob grab, it's a fight where he grabs her boob as, like to defeat her. And then she gets freaked out, and then he runs away, because he's trying to escape, and then he's like, you're a great warrior, but you're still a girl, and I'm just like,
oh my god, that sounds familiar.
Kuromukuro. Okay, so
I think that happened in something else.
Probably has. But you didn't watch Samurai Mechs? It's
Is
really good, actually.
On this season?
Yeah, it's this season.
I didn't know there was a big mech show besides Gundam on this season.
It's a CGI mech show. It's not.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I know, but it's a good show.
Ugh, CGI.
Around that.
You know, going back to
I'm not saying the action's good, but like the generalness is good.
Well, going back to last season, I was a huge fan of the Ajin, I think it's pronounced, manga.
Ajin? Oh, I'm not. It's boring.
I really liked it.
Okay.
Then the manga
is
the
anime hit.
CG.
Fucking CGI everything.
I can put up with some CG, don't get me wrong.
You know what the
worst? Accept it.
But you know what the worst part is? Okay, so let's just say that for a lot of people, Netflix is what they mostly watch.
Yeah.
And Netflix is, and like if you bring, as Netflix kind of bring more anime in, and like one of the big things they're actually pushing right now is Ajin. So like they're pushing this towards people that don't normally watch anime, and they're letting people like maybe even first anime be Ajin, which does not represent the group at all.
No.
And it's just truly terrible.
It's truly an outlier.
Like it's such an outlier, and it's not good. And like why Netflix? Why can't you pick up something that is anime? Like why do you have to? Like people are going to be turned off from this now. They're already turned off of anime. And they're going to try this. They're going to be like, oh, maybe we're watching anime. Netflix is pushing the hell out of it, and they're going to try to watch this, and they're going to be like, what the fuck?
Anime in the West in general is pretty not so bad, but kind of discriminated against. People call other people weebs for liking it.
Yeah. Which, so do I. Because I like it too, but I still call people weebs.
So
if you watch Mo Shit, which I did this season, for you viewers, so I can review it properly, I watched Mo Shit. I watched High School Fleet. That's about high school girls running fleets of ships, guys. Come on.
Don't worry, viewers. I'm going to watch more. I've just been really busy these last 3 days playing Payday 2 again.
Oh my god. I sat down and I watched everything. I don't judge you, though. I never do that. I literally never do that. I assumed you would see more than me. That was my motivation, because I thought he would see more than me.
Well, I was going to, but I'm like, I'm just going to put on, this is true, I'm just going to put on The Office on Netflix. Which isn't even a good show. That's why I put it on in the background.
Not the American version.
I actually do like the UK version.
Well, because, okay, so The Office, the UK version is a very UK show. It's a show where you are very sad.
Yeah.
And you just laugh at the horrors that's happening and the sadness.
Oh, and that ending is just sad, too.
And so then the American Office, like, morphs into this American show about everyone liking each other and being friends and, like, having good lives. That's not what comedy is. Comedy is dark depression. Unless you're watching anime. Because then it's just fun. Like Kumamiko, which is anime of the season material for me, but we'll get to that. So far on the list, let's go back to the top and let's see. We started at Bakuan. Let's see. What's our next springboard? We did not watch Beyblade. We did not watch Beyblade. I did say I watched everything, but Beyblade doesn't count because it's technically a third day. It's technically another season.
I read the manga for Big Order.
Okay, so we're skipping right off that. We're on Big Order. Big Order only has 2 episodes out. Big Order sucks, bitches. It sucks.
The manga isn't great either.
I was kind of interested in it at the beginning.
So was I.
It was cool. He destroyed the world. I was like, the guilt and like the stuff tied up with that. It was very interesting. They haven't seen the Tio symbol.
Yes, I have to time you up because when you brought up Destroy the World,
yeah,
I have to bring this up every time because it's one of my faves.
Okay.
Instant Bullet.
Oh my god. Doesn't have anime yet, guys. Go read the manga for Instant Bullet before it gets made.
I will not say anything about it
because it's amazing.
It actually ends.
It actually ends, guys. Like, I know, like, okay, let's just talk about how manga never ends. Because once you get a hit manga series, you gotta keep writing it because it's a paycheck.
Yeah.
And, like, so there's not, like, nice, like, beginnings and ends and middles, which is what we like in storytelling. It's just nonsense on nonsense on nonsense. But Instant Bullet has a very good beginning, middle, end. It's very satisfying. Go read it. It will get an anime if the Japanese aren't dumb, which they are.
Hey. Japanese have shit tastes. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, of course. They make the anime, but we get to judge them because we are the true tastemakers.
We're entitled.
Yes, we are entitled.
Western.
Random nationality. Hey, random undisclosed nationality. West, east, north, south. Who knows?
The penguins.
We might be fucking penguins. You guys know. I don't know.
Yeah.
We might be penguins. Penguins can talk sometimes, like in Evangelion, where they don't talk, but they're very cool.
Okay, well, let's skip over Big Order.
Okay, so we're skipping. I'm just gonna say a couple things about Big Order.
No.
It sucks, and it sucks. Okay, 2 things done. Over. No, I'll talk about it for a second.
You know, so will I.
It's just okay. So Big Order starts out kind of interesting, and there's peters into the most typical stuff possible. Just at episode 2 of the anime so far, we're at the part where like he takes over the army for some reason, and like he's gonna try to destroy the world. And like rule it, and he like did it because of a TV personality for some reason. It's just, and he's like a little sister. There's so many emotos in anime. I'm tired of it.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll make a special on that.
Emotos.
Yeah,
there are well done emotos. Okay, don't get me wrong.
Of course. And no, we're not talking about my little sister cannot be this cute. That show's shitty. Best Girls Lost.
I've seen a lot of porn of it though. There's a lot of porn of it.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, it's kind of hot. But let's not talk about that too much.
Okay, I just want to bring up Big Order again quickly. At the very beginning, I was really into it.
So was I. He destroyed the entire world.
Yeah,
it was awesome, and he just kept living his life.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
And he's like, nope, don't have powers. Nope.
But when he gets his powers back, you expect it to be cool, and it's literally like, I control everything in my domain. It was so generic bullshit, I was just upset.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even have any cool, like, destroy world powers. He has everything in my domain powers.
Which, in all fairness...
That's a Deus Ex machine.
Well, in all fairness, when he destroyed the world...
Yeah.
He actually had...
Control of the entire world, yeah. Because she's like, I give you 1/10,000th of your power. Yeah. Because he repressed it too much. Or she sealed it so they could only... Because he wanted to only use, like, 1/10,000th of his power.
Which is bullshit. Why wouldn't you use it all? You don't have to use evil for it.
No, I liked that he didn't use it all because he didn't understand it. He just thought it was for destruction. Like he didn't know that he has order over all things. He just thought he destroyed the entire world and he was like upset about it.
But it becomes more generic than 100, which we will talk about. But
sadly, I still have not seen it because it's the one show that slipped through the cracks because it just seems so generic. I just couldn't, man. It was just choking me out inside.
Well, let's move on from Big Order.
Okay, moving on from Big Order, we got... Okay, that's 3rd season of Sailor... Okay, just... If you want to follow along, which you probably don't, we're looking at a JPEG
of Annie
chart. So, skipping over the 3rd season of Sailor Moon, which is dope, but we're not talking about it because it's the 3rd season, we're going to My Hero Academia, which is identical to the manga. I'm sure most of you read the manga.
Yeah.
It's great. The anime is also great.
I love his wolf costume.
His wolf costume.
It's not a wolf. Maybe a
prototype costume.
The one he wears when he's training.
It's not even a fox. What would? Wait. First of all, okay.
It's not a fox.
Okay, you're talking about his like prototype costume before it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
It's not a fox. It's supposed to be like a bomb man monster thing. With like the face and everything.
Yeah. I thought it was an animal.
Okay. David's gone too far ahead because he hasn't actually watched the anime. He just read the manga. Yeah. You're too far. The manga has gotten to the point where. He just got in. He just got into school.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's not very far.
They don't have the outfits yet.
No, they don't have the outfits yet. He just has his regular like gym clothes. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. This show literally brought tears to my eyes because it was so earnest.
Can I be a hero too?
He's like, the thing I wanted you to say, Okasan, was I can still be a hero, and he can still be a hero because he's such a good kid, and like he gets the power once for all. He never stopped believing himself. He did a couple times stop believing himself.
I'm going to say a huge spoiler. Yeah.
Okay, how far are you? Because
in the manga, pretty far.
Okay, are you past the tournament arc? Because I stopped around there.
I will whisper in his ear. I read around to the point. Do you mind a spoiler?
Honestly, yes, I do, and they do too. So let's just not talk about it.
You know, just because it's ongoing and it's still this season,
like I'm just gonna say, I recommend this with my whole spirit. This is a beautiful show. Like, it's just the art is amazing. All the powers are interesting. The story just gets you pumped, and like the kid, the main character, you just identify with him. Like you just want him to succeed. Yeah. Automatically. Like there's no other, and he's a character. He's not some off-putting MC. He's like, he has his doubts about himself, but he's determined, and like he has a good outlook and everything. He sees his rival in a good way. He has interesting friends. Like,
and I haven't read too much of manga, I don't think, mind you, but
I don't know, I stopped reading it around the tournament arc. I guess that's a spoiler. There's a tournament arc at some point, guys.
It's an anime.
It's an anime, of course. It's a shonen anime. Of course, it's a tournament arc.
Yeah, like that's not even a spoiler at this point.
Yeah, so I just got. Like, it's a really good show, but tournament arcs will turn anyone off. And when I heard there was an anime being produced, I figured I'd just watch the anime, until it got to the point where the season ends, and I'll just, like, start off from there again.
Well, what I often do, viewers, is I'll go as far as I can to see what's coming up, and if there's a manga of it, I'll read it, just so I know if I can skip over it during the season or not.
Like, this is definitely getting a second season, because even if it doesn't do well, it's super popular, but even if it doesn't do well, which I'm sure it will, Shonen Jump, this is what they're marketing the most.
Yeah.
Because this is the hope of Shonen Jump. Like, if this doesn't succeed, like, what will?
Yeah.
Like, fucking Naruto season billion? Because they're still publishing that for some reason? I don't know why. And, like, Bleach is gonna end, and then what are they gonna have? They're gonna have this, and it's gonna be awesome. And I hope more shows, like, follow this kind of spirit.
Well, let's move on.
Okay, moving on to the next show on the list.
We have
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Did not watch it.
Okay, did not watch it? I actually have a fair bit to say about it, but I feel bad that David didn't watch it.
Is it like the other Stray Dogs OVA that came out a couple years ago?
I didn't know there was that. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same thing. Here, I'll look it up and show you.
Look it up. But, okay, so this is... I didn't know this, except I read this on Reddit. So this is, like, all the main characters are based on, like, famous authors, and all their powers are based on their authors' writings. You can watch the show without knowing this. It doesn't really add it. I don't think maybe it adds something to it, but it's mostly just like a generic, like kind of like the character design's really good, like the comedy's on point. Their powers are interesting. It's kind of like a fun light novel adaptation.
Okay, the one I'm talking about.
Oh my god, it's
not this.
Oh, okay, but it's not based on the light novel. It's based on a manga.
Oh.
I am really misjudging what stuff's based on this season. I keep leaning towards light novel, but it's actually based on mangas.
You can so tell if it's based on a light novel.
I totally thought this was based on a light novel.
You know, I haven't seen it, so I cannot say, but
I don't know. If you watch it, you'll probably be like manga immediately at this point, because you'll just know. But like, it's pretty good. The main character's a were-tiger. That's kind of cool. One of the other main characters just keeps trying to kill himself in inventive ways. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, and like the combat's decent. So, and okay, if you're a Yao fan, I wouldn't say this is Yao, but it's like Yao bait.
It's by shoujo.
It's by shoujo.
No, not by shoujo. That's one. By shonen.
By shonen, yeah. It's not. But it's not really by shonen. By shonen is like,
what's the one after
shonen? The really like chunky haircuts and like the chunky chins. You know what I'm talking about, by shonen fans. This is more like
by Seikei?
I don't know. I call it Yao bait. It's Yao bait. It's where it's like it's not Yao, but you still want all the main guys to hook up. And like the theme song even like alludes to it, like their pinkies touch. It's super gay, guys. Come on, you know what's up. But yeah, so it's nice to watch.
I haven't seen a lot of them on the list until Flying Witch.
Okay, can you pause the podcast, please?
No,
I have to pee so badly. You need to pause the podcast.
Okay,
we're taking a small commercial break, which you won't notice because technically you'll just keep watching. It'll be fine.
Maybe I'll edit it when I'm not so lazy.
Yeah. Okay, viewers. So we're back after a little bit of technical difficulty. I had to piss, and then I farted. And David did not like that. It was not good.
The worst thing I've smelled like all week.
It was... Okay, you said all day earlier, so now
I've changed it.
Now he's just exaggerating. To be fair, it's also the worst thing I've smelled all week, so... You can go a week without smelling anything really too bad.
Exactly.
And that was bad.
I've had several days off work, so...
You've just been home, not smelling shit?
Yeah, I've been smelling amazing things.
Such as?
Minute steak.
What's minute steak?
Kind of thinner, pounded down steak.
No, minced?
No, minute steak. That's what it's called.
Minute steak. Can you make it in a minute?
If you fry it, I guess, maybe.
Mm.
It's thinner steak. I like to put breading on mine.
Like a tempura. Hey, this is an anime podcast. I'm trying to bring it all around, guys.
But people in anime don't go for pisses.
A couple times, very rarely.
Exactly.
To be fair, they don't drink in anime. Oh, yeah, if you didn't know, this is the Drunken Baka Podcast. We're drinking. Yeah, to be fair, they don't drink that much in anime.
Ask me a beer, please.
Okay, well, then it's gonna be dead. You talk for a second, then.
Okay, viewers. Now, we're gonna move on for a bit, because he's done talking about Stray Dogs.
There's not much to say about Stray Dogs, really.
Let's see.
Hey, what's the next show in a row?
End Ride.
Oh, I got some stuff to say about End Ride. Did you watch End Ride?
It looked like to buy shoujo, or...
It's actually not that. Okay, so End Ride...
It looks like it, though.
What End Ride feels like, if you're born in 1994, I'm just gonna put it out there, like we were, End Ride feels like waking up on Saturday morning, and, like, turning on...
Fox Kids.
Fox Kids, turning on Fox Kids, and watching... I like how you got that. Turning on Fox Kids, and watching Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what it feels like. In a good way. In a good way. It's like a nice, like, very kid-friendly, like, except for wanting to murder your dad for some reason.
That's just Japanese.
That's just Japanese. Yeah, like magical. He gets sucked into a world through a rock because he's really into rock collecting. It's just he's really into like precious gems, and like you bring like a warp relic from your chest. It's like your weapon, and then some of them are animals. It's just like a fun Saturday morning kind of vibe. I would recommend watching it if you have nothing else to do and you feel like being nostalgic for your childhood. It's not amazing. It's kind of decent.
Okay. Now, the next one I've been looking forward to talking about more in depth.
Flying Witch.
Yep, Flying Witch.
Best slice of life of the last 2-3 years for me.
I don't remember what's come out in the last 50 years.
Not a lot of good slice of lives compared to Flying Witch.
Well,
and definitely anime of the season material for me.
Well, it's too soon to start throwing those terms around.
Not for me. I mean, we've already decided that, like, what you're watching. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit too soon, but... Okay, so anime of the season so far, definitely Flying Witch is, like...
It's up there.
It's a contender. It's a real contender. Like, it's just... It magics you into the slice of life.
Nice. Magic.
Yeah, it brings you in there. It just doesn't... It's not even about the magic, it's just about, like, the beautiful slice of life that comes about from...
And the magic that's in there is hilarious.
The super, like, low-key witchness.
Yeah.
Like, how it's, like, it's not... It's just, like, when she's like... Oh, it's not a huge secret, we just don't like to talk about it too much.
Yeah. Or that part where she pulls the, whatchamacallit out of the ground, give it to her.
Oh, the Mandrake
is
the funniest thing I have seen in years. Like, that is... The Mandrake was... And I knew it was coming. Like, I knew it was coming. There was going to be a Mandrake, because... Yeah. But, it was so fun. Like, she was like trying to give it to her. And it was so creepy. It was so, like, funny creepy. They did it to the animated so well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was just, like, screaming and, like, horrified to be alive.
And I just have to say this. Was it just me? We already talked about this, so I know his opinion. But did she not... She does not look like a 15-year-old, 14-year-old girl.
No, like, while watching the beginning, until they mentioned they're going to high school, I thought she was like a nice, like, 20-something going to live this place to do her witch training.
Well, they said school, I thought college.
Yeah, like, Gakko, like, what the fuck? How does she... They just drew the characters really mature. I would say all the characters have really good character design. Yeah. I have to say my favorite character design is red hair. Her eyebrows are on point.
I don't know, I really like the main.
I like the main too a lot, but... If I was going purely on aesthetics, I would say I like red hair better, but the main is the best. When she's like,
when
you
she
can't ride
flies.
you can't ride broomsticks too much because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then her cousin's like, maybe don't. He's like, you don't have to show it. And like when the little girl's like, all like she thinks she's weird at first because she's super weird, and then she's all excited because she's a witch. Yeah, she's like insane, and then she like starts like going, she can fly. It's just so cute.
Oh, and the first time she does it, the little girl's just like spacing out like
just all nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is a nice broom I should buy. Starts floating.
Oh.
It's like, oh, didn't I tell you she's a witch? And she's doing her training, and like the little small lore stuff, like the mandrake and the spring spirit.
See, that's the thing. It has just a flake of the witchcraft stuff on the slice of life that
and
adds
like
to
you
it.
know that there's this whole developed world behind it, but they just show you little slices because slice of life.
Yeah.
You don't need to know everything. And it just like feels like there's this whole like well-developed system behind it, but you don't need to know it. You should just see them like cooking herbs they found on the side of the road, and it's funny because like someone got pissed on. Like it's just so slice of life. And yes, the character design is her bangs.
Oh,
Such
I know
good
this woman who has amazing bangs.
Are they like those bangs?
Yeah.
Are they like asymmetrical, like kind of a slant bangs?
It's hard to say 100% to be honest.
If you can pull off bangs, ladies out there, just do it because bangs are the best.
Oh, the person I'm talking about, I think she pulls off bangs, and I hope she's not listening to this because I don't
Maybe
compliment
people.
people.
I really don't know, but he compliments people when he's drunk.
Yeah.
When he's sober, he's very insulting. When he's drunk, he's very complimentary. It's an odd dichotomy, but it makes sense. But yeah, if you have to watch like one show, if for some reason you're only gonna watch one show this season, I would say watch Flying Witch.
Well, I'm gonna change that. If you have to watch one slice of life,
but it's like nothing contends with this like category of slice of life either. And
yeah,
there's no show even in really the same category as this season.
See, but in all fairness, lots of people don't like anime like this.
It is cho slice of life, if that's correct Japanese. I'm probably wrong.
I don't know.
I think cho means super. They always put that in front when they're like cho kawaii. Like I don't know. This show is cho kawaii.
Okay. Well, let's keep moving on. I would like to talk about this more. Maybe we'll do it in part 2 when we start drinking more.
Alright, sure.
Oh, for viewers who don't know, an idea we've had for this, and I do say we, because we did slightly talk about this before. The first half is going to be more serious. We're going to be drinking, maybe be a bit buzzed, but it is going to be more anime. Part B of an episode, however, is almost... We're going to be drinking a lot more.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a free-for-all.
Yeah. We're going to try to talk about anime.
I think we've gotten, like, we're almost... it shouldn't take too long to get through the rest of the anime.
No. We don't have to talk about the fucking Asterisk War,
which is only the second best Sword Fire Girl school anime of that season.
Of last season.
Yeah, that's what I said, of that season. And you all know what I'm talking about.
Chivalry of a Failed Knight is so much better, and the sad thing is, that's just only
the same
mediocre.
And it didn't get a second season!
This one did, though.
For some reason, this one did. I'm really confused. I was like, when I saw this show had a second season, I was just like...
You know, at least
What?
Chivalry of a Failed Knight tried to do some things with its animation style at times.
And at least it turned a couple tropes on its head.
Yeah, they're actually getting married.
Yeah, like they actually get together.
In, like, the first couple episodes. They almost have sex.
They actually do the thing where he isn't just naturally talented at something, he actually has to train so hard for it, which only happens a few times in anime.
Yeah.
Including Roka, which is pretty cool. Now let's see, Roka, like, what else? Okay, so there's Roka, there's this, there's... I wouldn't say Boku no Hero Academia, because he has to train for... Okay, the sad thing is that it's groundbreaking that he has to train for like 6 months, which they never have to do.
Not in anime, but Holy Land.
In Holy Land... How long do you have to train for?
They didn't really go into it because there's lots of time skips and shit in it that they don't tell that are time skips.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Holy Land, okay, so he has to... I don't know, I feel like he doesn't so much... No, he does train.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of times, so he trains a lot before the show starts. Or the manga, sorry. Is there a show of it?
Technically, there's 2 live-action ones, a Korean one and a Japanese one.
Yeah,
watch the Korean one if you do.
I'm not watching either of those. Holy Land is really good, the manga, by the way. It's about a kid who gets bullied a lot and then learns boxing.
It's actually truly good.
It's truly good. It's the best, what I would call competition shonen I've seen in a really long time. But yeah,
you really do feel for the character.
So he trains for like a couple of years before he gets onto the streets, And then most of he just grows through fights, which is what happens in most shonens.
Well, in all fairness, he's often... I don't want to talk about it too in depth, because I would rather the listeners go and watch it, or read it in this case.
Yeah, I would just say that is not really an example, except for the beginning. Yeah, that's it. For the beginning, that is an example of the character actually training and earning their strength.
Yeah.
But it's very rare. Like, usually they just have it. They're like a natural talent.
Or they have some superpower.
Or they get blessed by it from a magical mystery girl in the first episode. Like, yeah.
That's another reason I kind of like Aldnoah Zero.
Besides
the second season, it's all him in the first season.
Second season is also pretty much all him.
No, it's all his drive and his eye.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, so we're talking about Aldnoah Zero, guys, if you haven't seen it. But Aldnoah Zero is about a cold calculator human machine who becomes even more of a cold calculated human machine when he gets like a robot eye after getting shot in the fucking face.
Which, by the way, that ending of the first season...
The most bullshit first season ending I've ever seen.
No. First season ending wasn't shit. The second season beginning was shit.
I don't really like the second season ending. I really like the second season ending.
Did I say ending? I meant beginning.
Oh,
of the second season.
You said beginning. Okay, yeah, the beginning is... Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of...
All these main characters get shot and pretty much die.
Okay, so, literally...
Oh, spoiler alert.
3 main characters. The main villain, the main hero, and the main heroine all get shot, and, like, they look like they're gonna be dead. Like, and really, like...
The main character gets shot in the head!
In the head! And not a single one of them is dead! No, actually, beginning of Season 2.
At the beginning of Season 2, they're actually better off than they were!
At the beginning of Season 2, the hero is more powerful because he has, like, a logic engine embedded in his brain. The heroine, to be fair, is in a coma. And the villain is just fine. He's just normal fine.
Actually, he's extended his power more since the first season.
His influence, yes. That is true. But I guess the main heroine is in a coma.
And that ending?
Of the second season? I love that ending. No one gets what they want, everyone's happy, it's amazing.
Yes, but they got peace.
Exactly, that's right, like, there was actually sacrifices for peace.
It's not a super happy ending where everyone gets what they want.
Like, the main character doesn't get to be with the girl he loves, the main girl doesn't get to be with the guy she loves, and the other main character is in jail for his life. Because he was basically a scapegoat for the entire international conflict.
Which, if it wasn't for that, they'd probably still be at war.
Yeah, like, technically, I mean, he is a war criminal, but...
Oh, he's...
No, actually, you know what? He's not a war criminal. He's just the leader of an opposing side. He didn't really commit war crimes.
Well, we don't know what the laws are in the universe.
But some other people committed some war crimes. But he just took the flak for all the war crimes, because he was in power at the end of the regime.
Yeah.
But really, he was just trying to do his best. But he ended up getting blamed for it, and I like that, because it's war and there's consequences.
I also like how the main characters didn't have special max. They were up against the special max.
That's why Aldnoah Zero, despite sometimes being very, very flawed, was a very fun show to watch, because you would always just be watching to see how he, like, used his training mech to defeat these giant monsters just using his brain. And even if it was bullshit, it was still fun to watch.
It was. It was a good, solid mech show.
Like, Deus Exes are always bullshit, but they can still sometimes be fun.
Yeah. And
Aldnoah Zero had so many fun Deus Exes.
Yep.
And, like, good music.
Oh.
Really pulled the whole thing together. I still listen to the soundtrack.
So do I.
Like, just to get pumped. Like, it's such a good soundtrack.
Oh, do you remember the end of the first episode? The bomb hits?
And then,
oh, that's the shit. I said fly away. I said fly away. Oh. I said cry. I said welcome to the light.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the words are, but that song.
Oh, so good. It
just gets you immediately like,
you hear that? It's like, oh shit!
I said, like,
I said, cry. I said, lie.
Why did we start talking about this? Oh yeah, because of something we're not even watching.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just love that show.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
See, that's the thing. I can recognize it as an extremely flawed show.
It's really only like, if you were gonna rate it, it's only like a 6.5, but it's just fun to watch.
Honestly, it's exactly a 6.5, but yeah. I personally like it more.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But like on an empirical scale, it's only like a 6.5.
Yeah, if I was trying to judge it for the listeners,
like it's only like all the mech stuff is CGI. Like
no, it's not shitty CGI at least. I've seen much worse.
I've seen worse, but it's good. It's good CGI.
It's acceptable.
It's still CGI though.
It's acceptable,
but it's still CGI.
Well, you have to take that with most mech shows now.
I know, it's actually really disappointing. Like everything, even slice of lifes have CGI. Everything has CGI now. It's so disappointing.
Well, it's cheaper.
I know. Like for all the background stuff, it's always CGI. It's like show some background.
And you can so tell the difference, and it's annoying.
Well, of course, because CGI versus like good animation.
Well,
show can have good animation.
Okay, I
and
have to
CGI.
stop.
Yeah.
That implies no CGI is good. If there is good CGI, you probably just won't find it in an average televised. Maybe in a movie and some shit where they have a higher budget for it.
Yeah, like what's that movie? I can't remember what it's called. It has like the black and white monsters, and it's I don't know. You think of an example? I don't know.
Of good CGI?
Yeah.
Well, Time of Eve had some good CGI in that.
Time of Eve had CGI.
Yeah.
I think you should go back and watch it.
Why?
Because it's not great CGI. It's a good show. CGI is not good.
Really?
Okay. To be fair, the robot who was like trying to be a human but he's so clearly a robot, that was some funny CGI.
Yeah.
But based on just a purely technical scale, the CGI is not very good. It's good for its time.
See, that's maybe what I'm basing it off then.
The thing is, like, animation, can be dated but still look really good and polished. But, like, CGI can't.
See, that's something I do like about the old 90s hand-drawn animes. Like,
Yeah.
look at, for example... Shit.
Well, look at Gundam Zero.
It's double O.
Shut up.
No, I'm thinking of Princess Mononoke.
Okay, well,
That's old and
to be
beautiful.
fair, that's a Ghibli movie. That's not even on the same level. Of course, that's gonna be gorgeous
Well,
and timeless.
I get
It's a
flack
Ghibli
for
movie.
this. I don't like lots of modern Ghibli movies.
Okay, well, modern Ghibli is like, have you seen When Marnie Was Gone?
First Pinocchio and Up I don't like.
Yeah, that's kind of that's almost the consensus.
Is it?
Yeah. Most people don't like Ponyo and Up.
Okay.
Especially, like, okay, I'm gonna get flack for this, but I don't like, not Gone with the Wind, what is it? The one
Spirited Away?
Not Spirited, I love Spirited Away, kidding me? That's number 1 next to Mononoke. That's number 2.
The Girl Who Left Through Time? I don't even think that's Ghibli, though.
That's not Ghibli. Oh, actually, one of the Ghiblis I love is the most low-key one. It's the one about the girl who wants to write, like, novels, and it's just in middle school. And there's, like, the cat person.
I like Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke is my...
Oh, My Neighbor Totoro?
No, not My Neighbor Totoro. The one about the cat... Okay, the girl and the guy who wants to be a violin maker.
I don't know.
And she wants to be a novelist. And at the end, they decide to get married after he comes back from violin school.
Wait, is this the one you don't like?
No, this is the one I really like.
No, I want to know the one you don't like.
Oh, the one about World War II, the guy who designed the planes. It's like the...
Oh, yeah, and he's
second
pig?
Yeah. No, not the pig one. That's a good one. The new one.
Maybe I haven't seen it then.
Maybe you haven't seen it. Whatever, it's mediocre. Like, Studio Ghibli's kind of losing its edge, which is...
Well, he wanted to stop after Princess Mononoke. He retired.
Yeah.
And that would have been a great retirement, because everything after... Well, I haven't seen Harold's Moving Castle yet, which I've been meaning to.
Honestly, like, favorite, I know this is, like, Nausicaä. Like, Nausicaä was amazing.
Is that Valley of the Wind?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
That was a legitimate... That wasn't even, like, a theater gasp. That was, like, an honest gasp.
Well, I have other things to do than watch Ghibli films. No offense.
Seriously? Like, not right now, but you need to go watch that. At some, like, soon. Like, really, like, you could... Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I have things to do.
Yeah, but you... Okay, so just put that...
I have other anime to watch.
What? No, you don't. No, you don't. Not if you haven't seen Nausicaä Up the Hidden Valley.
Yeah, I do. I have the entire Universal of Gundam to get through.
Do Nausicaä first. You don't have to stress about a whole era of stuff. You just have to watch one movie. 2 hours! Like, I think it's 2 hours long. Maybe it's 2.5. It's kind of long. But don't worry about it.
I don't have that kind of thing in my time frame.
Come on, man. Seriously?
You know, if we get one comment on this, telling me to go watch it, I will.
Please, somebody do it. Like, I need him to watch this movie. How have you not seen Nausicaä? Oh my! I'm probably saying I'm saying it wrong. It's like Nausicaä, but it's like
Valley of the Wind. We all
don't know what it is, but it's so good.
You could just say Valley of the Wind, and most people will probably know what you're talking about.
I like saying Nausicaä though, even though it's wrong.
Well, I do love myself some Princess Mononoke, some fucking I will go
It has a lot of the same.
Eyes unclouded, and it's awesome.
It has some of the same themes. I would say I like it better. Like the animation and like is better in Mononoke, but I just like Nausicaa better. It's just I don't know. It just has a place in my heart.
I don't know. I love Princess Mononoke.
I love it too. I'm just saying I love Nausicaa more. It's Nausicaa more.
One of my favorite anime movies, and that's saying a lot for me.
I honestly haven't seen that many anime movies that aren't Ghibli.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you have the Rebuilds. Alright. Some people will give me shit for that, but I like the Rebuilds. Evangelion Rebuilds, I mean.
Oh. I'm gonna lose a lot of anime points saying this, guys, but I gotta be honest. Haven't seen Evangelion.
I have to stick up for him. He hasn't seen all of it. He's seen a bit at least.
That actually makes it sound worse.
Yeah.
It was just okay. The reason I haven't seen it because while I was watching it, it was so good that I have to be in the perfect mood to watch it because I want to enjoy it fully. I know it's neuroses I have, but it was
I
so.
have it too sometimes.
But like the first like 3 episodes of Evangelion, I can't even they're just so good. I just can't. I can't keep watching it. It's too good.
It's very good.
It's so good that I can't watch it. Like,
you know, people love to shit on it. Honestly, I think that it's a whole popular thing.
I don't know. The second episode of Evangelion is literally a masterpiece.
Oh,
it's the best thing I've ever seen.
See, you haven't even met my favorite character yet.
No, I haven't. Because I kind of, let's be honest, guys. I kind of hated Asuka. Yeah.
Oh, she's not best girl. Whoever the guy is, I forget his name. He's best girl, hands down. Oh, he's actually nice to him, and don't even get me started about what happens in both the Rebuild and the anime.
Don't get him started, guys. I still don't want to be spoiled. I really need to go watch it, but it's so hard.
I own it. You have the age of the internet. Watch it. It will take you a day.
I know, but what if I don't fully enjoy it? Then I'll never forgive myself.
Who fucking cares?
That's true. Who fucking cares?
Then just watch the Rebuilds.
But no one likes the Rebuilds.
I find them enjoyable.
Whatever.
I like some moments of the Rebuilds.
Just like the flat, like the way, I'm still talking about the first 3 episodes, but the way it ends, you don't really know what happens, and there's happens in flashbacks, and then it's
okay, fine. You wanna watch Evangelion? Evangelion. There's another show that rips off sometimes scene for scene, which, by the way, not a bad thing in this case because I like this show. Rossafon.
I don't know what that is.
You ever heard of Rossafon?
No.
There's a whole entire website dedicated to the similarities between Rossafon and Evangelion. I recommend it. It's a show.
It's a show.
I don't know. I can't say too much of it because it's one of the shows that have so many twists in it.
But if I'll just watch Evangelion.
Please do.
I'm assuming the Rossfon's also a mech show.
It is. Well, yeah. But it's weird.
Next show on the list is the anime adaptation of Phoenix Wright.
Which I'm not watching because I haven't played the games yet. I own them. I own the trilogy.
I am watching it because I'll never play them because I don't like puzzle games. It basically feels like you're just watching someone play Phoenix Wright, which is not a bad thing.
Well, from one of my friends, I've heard that it follows the game beat for beat.
It feels that way. I've never played the game, but it honestly feels like you're just... Yeah, it exactly does. But it's also kind of, disheartening at some points. His friend's, girlfriend gets murdered, and then it just kind of, brushes over that. A lot of people get murdered in this show, and they kind of just, play it like no one got murdered, but it's kind of a big deal. I don't know.
Well, in all fairness, it's probably because it's a lower rating game.
I would say the best part of the show and the funniest part is just watching the judges' reactions to stuff. Because you're like, he's a judge! He should have caught this stuff himself! He's such a bad judge! So it's so funny when
always the same judge!
It's always the same judge! It's so funny when he's surprised by the most basic stuff. He's like, oh, the times don't match up, and the judge's like, oh, really? And then, the judge will also indict Phoenix on the smallest things too. The judge is he's so basic. It's just funny.
It's funny because a person could be stabbed to death, but the murder weapon would be a baseball bat, and the George would catch it.
Wouldn't catch it. They'd be like, oh, really? It couldn't. It's like there's a contradiction. He's like, they're like, oh, he couldn't have stabbed enough by a baseball bat. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna watch it, yeah, the judge is kind of funny, but I wouldn't really say go watch it. Just don't. It's just meh.
Well, we don't have much to talk about on that one.
Not
Let's
really.
move on.
Okay, we're gonna talk about High School Fleet, which is I don't usually go on for this moe hobby shit, but this is a good moe hobby anime, honestly.
I haven't seen it.
There's a lot of good, like, unique girl designs that are easy to, like, keep separate in your mind. That are all, like, funny in their own unique, quirky ways. Girl? Best girl, I would say, is Braid Secretary, but some of you might disagree. Some of you might say Captain or Deputy Captain or Navigator or Engine Room Girl. There's honestly so many. There's so many.
They could all be best girl, is what you said. They
could all, in someone's heart, be best girl, yes. Depending on what quirks you like.
Encompassing.
Depending on what quirks you like. The quirk I like is the Braid
Any
girls.
childhood friends?
There are, but they're all girls.
So?
No, but what I mean is, like, the girl's childhood friend is another girl, and
that's
like
fine.
That's not okay. It's just not. It's not really that kind of a thing. It's not really that. Yeah. Mm. It's more of a. It's just. It's weird. You expect it to be just some moe blob shit, which it kind of is. But it's also there's also like a conspiracy where they're falsely accused of mutiny. It's really weird. It's good. I would say at least watch one episode, and if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. But give it a try because it elevates the moe blob genre a little bit.
Okay, we're moving on.
What's the next one on the list?
100. One you haven't seen.
Okay, you talk about this alone while I go pee again.
Okay, so 100. It's one of those animes. You've seen them. I've seen them. Trans student who's really strong picks a fight with the strongest girl in school, but at least in this one, it does have a few differences. Like, the fact that he loses the battle is kind of nice, but then technically, I can go on about this anime for a while. Like, how many times can a person trip and accidentally grab someone's boobs? It happens constantly. How do you trip and kiss someone? Like, ugh. I have nothing against the genre of show. I enjoy it. Hell, I am enjoying 100. White hair best girl, hands down. That's you can't even argue with that. Emily best girl. Boom, childhood friend. Boom, actually has affection towards the main character that she's willing to show. It's just I don't know what else to say about it. Main character uses a sword, of course. Like, if you like that kind of generic action, like I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's not good. It's not. But if you enjoy it, I'd give it a solid watch. I think 4 episodes are out right now. Well, I just don't know what to say now. It's taking a while. I'll try to talk about 100 a bit more. See, if you're going for this kind of show, I still would rather watch Chivalry of a Failed Knight, which I brought up earlier. It's not exactly the same as this one, because this one's more fantasy. Well, I guess sci-fi fantasy, but...
But you're kind of becoming the same thing in anime now.
That has been for a while. You wanna watch some sci-fi fantasy, which I don't understand because I don't know Japanese history? Watch Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere.
Let's not talk about Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere, guys. Let's just not.
I don't get
Let's just never talk about it. No one gets it. The guy who wrote Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere doesn't get Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. It is the most confusing, complicated, nonsense bullshit I have ever seen in my life. I to this day, I literally went. I never do this. I went on to like a specific wiki for it to like let myself let the plot be explained. Don't get it. I don't get it. What the fuck? Like what?
I think they're trying to recreate history so they can do shit, but they're not trying to recreate.
But like no one's really doing it properly, and then like what is?
It's like
why is she even the main character? Like is she the chosen one?
No, she's not the other guy's the main character.
No, but she's like kind of the main character.
She's a main character, but she's not the main character.
But the main character is not as interesting. I wouldn't say he's
funny.
Okay, but he's
the
not.
The fact that he can never get sad.
Okay, but he's not as enraptured in the weird bullshit plot.
No, he's actually a redeeming factor of the show that you can always understand, at least.
Yeah, because I guess that's what you need in a main character. But if we're talking about the bullshit plot, she is the main character.
Yeah.
And it is confusing as hell. What the actual fuck, guys?
She somehow had the sin taken out of her, but they want to put them back in so she can be herself, but she can't be herself because she actually died and turned into a robot.
But she can be herself, and that's the proper way for the history to reenact.
So does that mean they could just resurrect people then?
That's what you see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Big Order.
Yeah.
Okay, so that girl's power is that she can bring be immortal, right? Like she can just regenerate quickly. So that's fine. I was accepting of that. But then there's a scene in which she brings a bunch a field of flowers that are dead back to life. So doesn't that mean that she can extend her power to other people? So she can bring anyone back to life? So what the fuck? Can't she just heal a sister? Like what the? Can't she that's her power? So why can't she just heal a sister and then done? Plot done. Go over.
Okay, well, let's...
And you know how her whole goal is to kill him, too?
Yeah.
I bet he would agree to let her kill him if she healed his sister. Done! Over! Big Order is stupid.
Well...
Don't watch it.
Let's move on. Okay, you Joker game.
Oh, Joker game. That is a lot of people's AOTS. I don't know why.
It looks like another basic by shoujo based...
Did you not watch it?
Nope.
God damn it!
I haven't watched most of this.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk about Joker game for a second. It's not really basic. It's a bunch of guys, but it's not really. I wouldn't say it's yaobait. I would say it's more. Maybe it is yaobait. No, I don't know. It's too historic. Okay, it's hard to watch an anime about Japan's clandestine efforts during World War II and try to be on their side when you know the atrocities that Japan. It's like trying to watch. It's literally the same as watching a show about Nazi spies and being on their side. It's like, why? No! Just no! Stop it!
Dude, Japan was awful.
Oh, way worse than Nazis. Way worse.
What they did to the Chinese, man,
was just horrifying. And these are the guys. I mean, you're not seeing them commit these things, but they're gaining intel so that they can help people do Okay, so the first I think there's 3 episodes now that I've seen. So the first 3 episodes is just the guy who's the liaison between them, learning about him and how he doesn't believe it. He's spies are for cowards, and then you see some of that stuff.
Or that he's an idiot. You need intelligence.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the idiot. But it's Japan, so most of them probably believe that. Just the way the country's based in that era, I guess. And there's these elite spies that are being trained from not from military academies, from colleges, and they just are spies, and they do this thing called the Joker game. It's a card game where you have people sitting on the table, and you try to get them on your side with secret signals, but you don't know if they're on your side or not. It's the Joker game for spies. It's honestly kind of fun to watch. The art is really on point. The music is okay. I like how they don't try to flash things up too much, but it's very clearly a nice anime. I would say watch it if you can overlook the atrocities of Japanese World War II.
If you know nothing about World War II history,
go and watch this show.
Yep.
That's what I'll say. If you do...
And just don't look anything up World War II history.
Until you're done the show. Because you'll be very upset and you won't be able to keep watching.
Because you think... I won't even bring that up. But let's just say what they did in World War II. I've had nightmares about it after reading about it, honestly.
I've never, but that's really bad. To be fair, I don't really have nightmares.
Anything that makes you go... The Nazis aren't even that bad.
Not bad. The Nazis are puppies compared to these guys. Because the Nazis, Hitler knew that he couldn't make his people go this far, but the Japanese,
they didn't give a fuck.
They gave so many fucks. They just gave fucks in the wrong direction.
I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Because they literally believed they were people get mad at the Nazis for thinking they're the superior race. The Japanese thought they were the only race in the entire world that was worth anything.
Yeah.
They inherited oh my god.
And the things they did.
Because they didn't think of them as human. They dehumanized the enemy.
Oh.
And so thoroughly.
What was the task force that actually performed most of the horrendous experiments? Do you remember?
I don't remember their name, no.
Either way. One of the more horrifying things about it.
People talk
the
about
leader of that.
People talk about
scot-free.
Oh yeah, because he technically didn't commit any war crimes.
No, that's not why. They admitted he committed war crimes.
Did they?
Yep. The reason he got scot-free is he gave the information from his experiments to the Allies.
That's a funny thing. We talk about medicine nowadays. So much of it is based on World War II horrifying experiments, and no one ever talks about it.
Yep.
Like so many of our good, nice breakthroughs are just based on these horrifying experiments committed by the Japanese and Hitler's people. Like it's just so much more information.
Yeah.
And it's good information. It makes you think. It's a real thinker.
It is. But honestly, what the Japanese did.
But it's like they learned a lot.
So fucked up.
They learned a lot.
Like, yeah, sure, gas chambers horrible.
Because they didn't consider them human.
That's more of a Nazi side, but what the Japanese...
No, oh my god, the Japanese didn't consider the Chinese human at all.
No, they considered them fucking insects.
Like, it's way worse than the Nazis. It's so much worse than the Nazis. Like, I don't know, it's just because they're Asian, I guess, that we don't...
Well, no, it's because it's the Eastern world, and in all fairness, the Pacific War didn't really go much into China. Like the Americans and the Allies, to my knowledge, anyway.
No, they didn't, but...
And that's why...
When we're learning about, like, atrocities in, like, school, they should really be talking about this, not... I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about the other stuff, but they should be included.
Well, there's always atrocities in the world.
There's still atrocities.
Yeah.
I feel like people are afraid they'll come off as racist, but seriously, it was bad. It was bad, guys. It was really bad. Don't watch Joker Game, just for this reason alone.
How can you vote for the Japanese in World War II?
Watch it if you're okay with not rooting for your protagonist.
See, that's why people always go, oh, they shouldn't have nuked the Japanese, but honestly, I'll get lots and lots of flack for that.
No, I still don't think they should nuke the Japanese, because that's not why they nuked the Japanese.
No, it isn't.
So that's why I think they shouldn't have. Like, that's not the reason, like, maybe...
Well, if you believe in karma...
Okay, if you believe in karma, then yes, but I don't. I believe in cause and effect, and I believe in knowing, like, making your decisions based on what knowledge you have. And the Americans didn't make their decision based on, like, oh, the Japanese are committing a lot of war crimes against the Chinese. They were like, well, we just need to fucking put these guys in their place, so we're just going to nuke them. So I do not agree with nuking a Japanese to Japan at all.
Well, using that logic, neither do I. But at the same time, I cannot feel super bad about World War II Japan.
I don't know. I can feel bad about. I can simultaneously.
People. Sure.
I can simultaneously feel bad about like the atrocities they committed, and also feel bad for the innocent people, because there's a lot of innocent people.
It is.
Like it was mostly innocent people. So I absolutely do not. I'm not okay with like the Americans, Japanese.
Well, I'm not saying I'm happy that they nuked them.
Like it's good. Okay, so in the long run, it is good that they nuked the Japanese, but it's also absolutely fucking terrible.
See, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It is both, and I can feel both ways at the same time.
See, that's what all I'm saying is people who just automatically say it was an awful thing to do have to think more because it ended the war.
It was
ending the Japanese.
It was both an awful thing to do and the right thing to do.
Yeah,
that's what people. That's the problem. Like people don't realize. Yeah, maybe they. I don't know. We don't. Hey, we're not soldiers, but it was, and we're not the innocent lives getting lost. It was just a sacrifice that was made, and it happened, and we don't know we don't know what other sacrifices might have been made if that sacrifice hadn't been made. Like no one knows in the moment. Like,
well,
and we don't even know now.
Russia would have started attacking Japan,
but Russia might have also nuked them. They might have developed the nuclear technology too. We don't know how many years more would have gone on. We don't know.
They could have taken it from the Germans after World War II, who were also trying to develop nukes.
We don't know how many more lives would have been lost. We really don't. We just can't know.
Honestly, in my personal opinion, and what I know about World War II, which, mind you, isn't too much,
yeah,
I think the casualties would have been greater in the long run.
I think America stumbled into the right decision for the wrong reasons.
Oh, yeah, they definitely didn't do it for the good reason.
No. But how it happened is probably the best way it could have gone.
You know...
Because, honestly, if more people had developed nukes and they hadn't have launched it, it would have been way worse.
It's funny. So many people don't know about World War II, which I find is silly because it still affects us today.
Well, to be fair, a lot of history affects us today that we don't learn about. We don't learn enough. Basically, we just don't learn enough history in school.
No, we don't.
They don't even really teach us about World War II.
No.
They don't teach us about anything. But like, World War II is important, but there's so much important world history that we don't learn about in favor of learning about our local history. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Either way, I have to tell you the story. So, when I was going to school, high school, it was English class, we were learning about World War II and the Nazis and what they did to the Jews. Someone stood up and literally asked if that was real and did that actually happen. And, like, they actually didn't know. And
at that point of ignorance, you can't even blame the person. You can only blame the education system.
Not even that. You can't even blame the teacher because she was trying to teach it.
Yeah.
The teacher honestly just looked at her for a good 5 seconds, like the whole class did. So did I. My jaw was literally like dropped.
And the thing is, like, the genocide of the Jews was really bad. But the thing is, a lot of people could be like, there's a lot of other genocides that we don't know about. And no one would, like, jaw drop at you.
Let's see, you have the Hungarian genocide, which was a Turkey genocide.
We have the Armenian genocide.
Oh, yeah.
That's a huge one that no one knows about for some reason. And I'm not, like, blaming them, because, like, I didn't know about it for the longest time either. Until I saw movies about it. I watched too many movies. Like, no one knows about this stuff because it doesn't affect them. And that's fine. I don't know. It's just, we need to teach people some more stuff in school. Basically.
And some more current events, too. People know nothing.
No. No one knows anything. I'm not the interested. I know you can always go learn stuff yourself, but that's not the point. The education system should be, like, teaching people this stuff.
Honestly.
Like, why the fuck? Like, I loved English class. But, like, why wasn't that more politically based?
It should have been.
It should have been.
Instead of, let's read this book, and I'll ask questions about what the character might have been thinking.
Which, I know you're doing a sarcastic voice, but I love that. But
it was fun.
But we also should have been doing more important, like, not more important, but, like, more relevant stuff, because a lot of people that are graduating high school aren't going to be worried about, like, the plots of books, but everyone should be an informed voter. Like, that's way more important.
Yes.
For the everyday citizens, way more important. Like, okay, it shouldn't be go off and learn political stuff on your own.
Which I had to. And
learn English literature in school. It should be the other way around, because that's the kind of thing, if you're interested in English literature, then good, go read it like me. Like, but everyone should learn politics!
Yeah, honestly, in school, all they taught us was 2 parties. I knew that I won't say because it'll give us our country's location.
Yeah, which is too much information, I guess, for you guys. Let's just say, I guess we've already given away that our country runs on a multi-party system. Whatever, it's fine.
I'll just say it. We have the Conservatives and the Liberals.
Okay, so I'm just going to say it since you already said it. We live in Canada.
And that's all they taught us. They didn't teach us about the Quebec bloc. They didn't teach us
about... They actually did a little bit.
Not me.
No.
Not
you mean Bloc Quebecois.
Well, I'm no We didn't learn about the NDP, the Green Party, or any of the other ones.
Hey, actually, I did. Did you not?
No.
That's weird.
I guess I had a lazy teacher.
I guess. Like, I'm talking like grade 9 social studies here. I learned that stuff.
I only found out about grade 12. Wow. No joke. I thought we only had 2 parties. Kind of like how the U.S. really only has the Democrats and the...
And why don't they teach you, like, basic economics in high school either? Why is English literature more important than basic economics? Why is PE more important than basic economics?
Right?
Like, what? I mean, PE is actually kind of important to get into it, but...
No, because if you're not going to work out, you're not going to work out after school.
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
No. Well, they kind of made it, like, more interesting. Like, they kind of went more about the muscle groups and, like, what they're doing and, like, how to have a good diet. They just kind of, like, were, like, play games.
It's just so bad.
It's not a great system, guys.
No.
We didn't go to a great school either.
No. When I tell people that I went to the school I went to, they just kind of look at me with sad eyes.
Yeah.
That's actually happened.
Well, either confusion or sad eyes.
Yeah. There's no, like, that's amazing, good for you! It's like...
Well,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's been people... Oh, God, I can go... Oh.
Well, for me, it's mostly confusion, because no one even knows where it is.
Well, for me, people just look at me and like, oh, shit. Because apparently that's, like, pretty much a ghetto school.
Okay, I hate when people say that, because we went to a suburb school. Hey, guys, we went to a suburb school, okay? It's not a ghetto school. We did not live in the ghetto. No.
That's just what people have literally said.
No, I know. So people literally say it's so bullshit though. It's like the other like richer suburbs being like your suburb shit, and it is like we're the working class suburb, I guess, and they're like the better working class suburb. But like we're still all at least our parents have jobs. Like we're not in the north end. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying stuff.
Yeah,
I'm giving too much information away.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. What's the next topic? We're talking about Joker Game here. This brought us on a whole political diatribe. Okay, so the next thing on the list is season 3 of something, and we have some thing I didn't watch because it looked too much like Pokemon. Then we have sweet, Corpse Attack on Titan.
Yep. Didn't watch it yet. I had it in my media player, ready to play it.
I haven't seen episode 1 yet?
No.
Really? Oh, how did you know to call it Corpse Attack on Titan then?
I'm not silly. I've seen the trailers.
Oh, I don't watch trailers.
Isn't it? If someone told me it was a different animation studio, I think I'd be surprised.
Oh, is it the same animation studio?
It looked like it was.
I don't really keep track of those, but like just watching it, I was like, it's just Attack on Titan. It's literally Attack on Titan. Like it just feels, the music especially, it hits you. It's like the same. I feel like they use the same soundtrack. I feel like they literally use the same freaking soundtrack.
Honestly, well, this is going back, but I like to pay attention to anime studios because then you can also usually tell how good an anime quality is gonna be. Like if it's gonna be Studio Dean. Yeah.
I would just say, like, yeah, the animation quality in this show, very high. You know what? I know this maybe is a disservice to you guys, but I'm just gonna say, watch it. Watch past the first episode, because the second episode's pretty dope, and that's about it, because I don't want to spoil David. Because honestly, it's good, you should watch it.
Well, because I haven't seen it, do you mind if we skip this?
Oh, we're skipping it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if we're going to Kumamiko, also anime of the season contender for me.
I heard it was pedo bearish.
It's not, okay, there's a couple pedo bear jokes, but it's not a pedo bear show.
It's also a bear, which makes
it is sad that I was not at this level before. It is sad that I am lower to the level where I am willing to stomach a couple pedo bear jokes, as long as not even talking about like literal pedo bear, like just because there's a couple of jokes where it's like, because the bear's an adult and she's like a 13, 14-year-old girl. There's a couple jokes where like she's sexualized in that way, where like the bear would be having sex with her, and I have grown to the unfortunate point where I can stomach that. Oh. I don't want to, but I can for the rest of the show.
Capture Sakura.
Capture Sakura, yeah. Can't even defend it. For those of you that don't know, a grade schooler literally dates her teacher in Capture Sakura and is presented as totally normal and fine. So let's just move right on past that, even though it's a great show. So yes, you do have to stomach about 2 jokes where the bear, but it's so cute. It's like, I can't even. It's just about, it's a show about, like, the bear basically raised this girl. It's about their relationship. Like, she wants to go to high school. She's like, they live in a very, like, country bumpkin situation. And, like, they're very isolated, like, little village. So, the mythology is that, a woman were being sacrificed as a bear every year, like, thousands of years ago. But then one time the bear fell in love with the woman, so they had sex, and they had babies that are bears. And so this bear is like a descendant of that family, so he's like a talking bear. And then there's this woman that the girl's like a descendant to other family. There's always been the Mikos that like run the shrine and talk to the bears. And then it's like the bear raised her. It's like a really cute father-daughter, and she wants to like go to the city, and he's like, no, you can't handle it yet. It's just so cute. Like I love it so much. Kumamiko is amazing. The art is beautiful. Everyone's cute in it. Just go watch it. I love it. The bear is amazing.
I'll watch it just for you.
It's so good.
Unlike you, I'll actually watch like my friends tell me to.
Yeah, fair enough. But just go watch Kumamiko. Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing stuff.
We're gonna skip 4 here because they're all like second seasons.
Yeah, we got like second season. Spin-off.
Delta is like a 5th, 6th season.
Yeah, and then we got a spin-off here. Now on Mayoiga.
Which I've been meaning to watch. I haven't not download because I don't taunt.
Oh, yeah, I don't either.
Nope.
We definitely fly to Japan so we can watch these on cable and then fly back home. That's what we do.
In all fairness, we actually you have a subscription to Funimation at least.
I don't use it. The shows that are on Funimation,
season,
like Kumamiko. No, I love Kumamiko. It's on there, but there's barely any shows. There's like Kumamiko. Endride, which is, as I've already said, like, not that great, but it's still fun, sort of. But there's Kumamiko, Endride. What else is up? Netoge.
Hero Academia.
But, like, I pirated those shows. Like, I didn't even watch them on Funimation, even though I have a subscription. Get a Funimation subscription if you're into dubs.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. Because they have all the dubs. That's their thing.
Well, Crunchyroll's better.
Crunchyroll? No, don't even get Crunchyroll. Just pirate stuff.
Yeah.
But like, so if you basically just get a subscription to Funimation if you want dubs, But oh my god, their app sucks and their site sucks. Everything, all their distribution stuff sucks.
It's pretty bad.
Like they have such a good they have such a wide variety of shows. They're dubbed. Like you've never even heard of these shows, and you're like, oh, they dubbed this?
Yeah, right.
Like they never. Like, why did they dub this? It's great that they did, but why the hell did they dub this? They dub everything they get licenses to, pretty much.
Yeah.
Eventually, they will.
And it's always like the same 3 voices.
Yeah, it's those same 3 guys being like. There's the main guy, there's young main guy, there's main girl, there's older woman, and there's like slightly older guy. There's 5 voice actors that Funimation has. Thanks for everything.
Let's go on. Mayo guy.
Oh, just to back up Funimation for a second, they're doing a thing. They're not doing broadcast dubs. Is a new thing they're doing. They're dubbing stuff as it airs.
Oh, really?
It's terrible.
Really?
The quality, you can tell they're just the quality, like the voice acting is so bad. It's so bad. They're not even trying because it's just airing and they're just doing it. They're so bad at it. Oh god. Yeah. All right. Well, back to my Aoi guy. David hasn't seen it.
Actually, do you mind if we not talk about this one?
I'm just gonna say, if you like Danganronpa or like that kind of genre, go watch this. If you're like meh, then don't watch it. That's all I'll say.
Now, the next one I actually have seen. So good for me.
And I too have. Yes, it is a good show.
Maybe
you want to say the name?
It's long, and I suck at pronouncing. So
Netoge no Yome wa Ononaka ja Naito Omo. Oh my god, Omoto. Yeah, it's the one about video games. I'm surprisingly the only show about video games this season.
Yeah,
there's actually because there's been consistently been a lot of shows about video games. This is the first one.
And,
yeah.
You know, even though there's lots of chicks and it's probably going on into a harem.
Honestly, I know okay, so before when David had seen it and I hadn't, I said, oh, I'm not going to watch that because it'll probably turn into a harem. And I've watched it since, and I actually feel like it's not going to turn into a harem.
Well, Swine is...
Swine. Yeah,
so
Swine.
She's gonna... It's at least going to be a 2-person.
Honestly, I'm really hoping for this, and I know it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But right now, it honestly just feels like they're all friends.
Yeah.
Like, it feels so good. Besides the husband-wife.
Yeah.
Besides that. But I mean, aside from that, it just feels like they're like a group of friends. It feels so nice.
If this goes on, she's gonna win. They've already shown the main character has feelings for her.
Yeah. Like... And she's cute, and he's cute. This game is super... The show is not super lewd, but it can be lewd.
Yeah.
This show can be kind of lewd. It's got some...
Don't worry, though.
It's got some, It's got some thigh action.
Don't worry, they're not sick fucks. There's no hand-holding here.
Yeah.
Because that's messed up.
Well, there's some arm-holding.
That's fine.
But at least the tits are touching the arms, so that makes it okay.
Hand-holding, though? Ugh.
But really, I hate harems, but, like, this... I hope this doesn't turn to a harem. But it honestly feels like it might go on, and they might... No, wait. As we're talking about this, looking at the chart, I see that it's based on a light novel. Fuck, it's gonna be a harem.
Just watching the anime.
Fuck. Just watching the anime, it doesn't seem that way, but fuck, it's all based on a light novel.
Which is sad. I don't want the Prez. I want the Prez and him to be friends.
The Prez and him seems like such good friends.
And I like the Prez. She's funny.
She is funny.
She's so bi-to-it.
No bi-to-it items when all playing together.
And she just sucks.
She's like, oh, it's all money I earned myself by investing, and then like she goes into one of her, as I would say, yandere light rants. The main heroine is a very yandere light character.
Yep.
Which I like. I don't like full yandere, but I like yandere lights.
And she hates normies.
I like that's a running joke I really like. How she hates normies.
And she just goes off on a tangent like, oh, I hate normies. They better just die.
You know what's actually funny? Our main character actually, I think, has the most friends out of all of them.
Yeah.
He has like three buddies.
Yeah.
And like Schwein, I don't really think she has friends. Like she has like hangers on, but
yeah, because she hides like all of her life pretty much.
Yeah, but he gets to actually freely be like, oh yeah, I play games and stuff. It's actually kind of sad.
It is sad for them thinking about it.
Yeah.
The president can't have friends because her parents are too strict.
It's good that they all found each other.
Yeah.
It's just so the game starts off with them like playing the game and like watching the in-game stuff, which I wasn't that into, but just watching them in IRL, like it's just fun.
It is.
It's just like a fun thing to watch. They have good riffs.
And the yandere light can't tell the difference between the game and reality.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Which you could tell is gonna be like the running arc of the show.
Yeah. So she thinks she's married to the main character.
Yeah. And you can tell they're really going to get together. Or I hope, at least.
What's
But it's a light novel.
Well,
which means publication until you die.
In all fairness, light novels end more than manga, at least.
Yeah, but their ends don't get animeized.
No.
So at the most, we know this isn't getting a second season.
I might download an EPUB eventually.
Of the LN? It depends on how into the characters I get.
If it actually ends...
It won't, though.
Might. Spice and Wolf ended.
Spice and Wolf isn't this.
I love Spice and Wolf.
This is not Spice and Wolf. But this is not Spice and Wolf. This is very different.
Although best girl.
Are there any other girls?
Yeah. You have the shepherd girl, the girl who betrays him.
Girl who betrays him doesn't count because she betrays him.
Shepherd girl counts.
Yeah, but girls who betray him doesn't count. She betrays him like that. That is immediate. Yeah. And because she betrays him before you even get a third girl.
Yeah.
She betrays him when she's second girl, so like she just does knock stuff on immediately.
But my point is there are other girls.
My point is Netoge is a fun show that you should watch. It's funny.
It is a legitimately good show.
It is legitimately funny. The art is good. Character design good.
Solid, smooth animation.
You have a black hair, a yellow hair, and a purple hair that you don't hate. A single one of them.
No.
So that's surprising.
I like purple hair.
Purple hair is great. So is blonde hair, and they're all great.
Yeah.
And brown hair, which is main guy. Main guy's a main guy. What are you gonna say about him? He's a main guy. I think there's not much you can really do with that. But they're all good.
Yeah.
So Netoge is a good show. You go watch it.
Definitely solid.
So you were gonna say maybe anime of the season. I would not agree, but
well, it's right up my alley. Like, look at some of my favorite shows. They're all that game, neat kind of thing. Yeah. I love my Overlords.
Which I didn't like that much.
Love Welcome to the NHK.
Which I still not seen for the same weird, neurotic, too good reason.
Welcome to the NHK. You know, if you're ever in that position actually in your life, where you don't have a job, and things like that,
when you are neat.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, in Netoge, they're not actually neat because they're students.
Yeah. But Welcome to the NHK, one of my favorite shows of all time.
If you're ever in the mood to wallow into the pit of despair that is neatdom, I would say go watch Boku wa Mary no Naka.
Which one's that?
The one where there's the neat guy who gets transported into the body of the girl he likes. The guy who wrote Flowers of Evil also wrote this.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Not seen, read.
Yeah.
Not seen, read, because the manga, the anime is a rotoscope CGI mess.
It is.
It is a mess. But the manga is actually really good. It's just kind of a really... I wouldn't even say slice... It's like a slice of life depression melodrama. I don't even know where to go with it. It's just weird. Well, but like nothing weird happens except for how much weird... I can't even... It's like stuff that could happen in real life. It's like not even anime-y, but it's super fucking disturbing.
Well, let's finish this because we are running out of time a bit.
Okay, we still have a few shows to go through though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Panda Piece, it's like 3 minutes long. What are you gonna say about it? It's about girls who bake bread and their friends.
That is season 3. Ray Zero.
Okay, Ray Zero, you haven't seen, but fucking Ray Zero.
I read the manga.
Anime of the season material. But the animation's really good. Voice action's really good.
Yeah, from what I hear, they skip out a lot of important character growth.
I don't know. They're like 3 episodes in, so how can you really say that?
There's 4 episodes in.
Have I not seen the 4th episode yet?
The 4th episode is out. I hate to break it to you.
God damn it. Okay, I would still say go watch it, unless you've already read the manga, then maybe don't, but go read it. It's like Erased, except fantasy.
Yeah.
I like how anime has gotten to the very meta point where they just accept these tropes. Like the main character enters this world, and he immediately like knows the tropes, and he's surprised when he doesn't have like these special powers and stuff. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So I would say go to watch it. Sakamoto Desuga.
Same as the manga from what
I've assumed you've read the manga, so just don't watch the anime if you have. Not you, but just the viewer.
The manga's funny.
Very funny.
Hilarious.
Very, very funny.
It's a read.
It is definitely. Go read the manga. Don't even worry about the anime. You don't need to watch it. Just go read the manga.
And it's Studio Dean, so you're not missing much.
Yeah, the animation is... Honestly, they changed like a couple minor things that make it less funny. It's weird.
Well, it's Studio Dean.
Like a couple things they could change, they change, and then it's worse.
I'll never forget what Studio Dean did Lost Horizon Season 2. That's why the animation was so much worse.
Yeah, I couldn't watch Lost Horizon Season 2.
No. Ugh, it's bad.
Okay, then we have Sanshia Sayo, which I don't know how to describe it. It's just it's a very typical moe blob, purple hair, yellow hair, brown hair trio, which I like a lot. The show is honestly very funny. It's about the main character is like a rich girl, because it's very heartwarming. The main character is a rich girl who's never had any friends, but then her parents lose all her wealth, but then she enters high school and then makes 2 friends. And it just makes she's so happy to have friends, and it's just nice to watch. And all the characters are very interesting in their own ways. I would if you're going to watch a moe blob show, watch this one.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on to Sensen, Cerberus, Ryosuke no Fei. I've never said the name out loud before. Totality. Have you seen this?
It looked so generic to me.
Okay, I have seen it.
Is it just so generic?
Okay, remember what I said about End Ride, about how it's like waking up and watching 4 Kids watching Sonic?
No,
this is
Fox Kids.
This is that again.
Okay.
Fox Kids became 4 Kids.
Well, plus it became Fox Box, then 4 Kids.
I don't remember Fox Box, but I guess it happened. Yeah, this is once again that. But honestly, it's good for what it is. It's like, man, it's good.
Okay. Well, I didn't see
interesting character designs. It feels like you know what's gonna happen, so it's just kind of like you feel like you're easing into it. It's just a nice rhythm to get into. It's nice. All right.
Well,
wait, shit.
What?
I didn't watch this.
You haven't seen Shonen Maid?
Shingeki no Bahamut Minari
that's like
Friends.
a sequel, though.
Oh, that's okay, good. Oh, of course I've seen Shonen Maid. You know me.
Yeah.
There's only 2 episodes out, but yeah, Shonen Maid's dope. Have you seen it?
I have it downloaded.
It is dope. Go watch it.
I mean, I have it online on Crunchyroll, I hope.
Yes, I pay for my subscriptions.
Yeah, we're good people.
We watch only licensed anime properly.
Now, the next one, viewers, I actually want to go a bit more. I really like this one.
I want to skip back to Shonen Maid for a second, though.
Okay.
Because I do actually really like Shonen Maid. It's very heartwarming and cute. It's so kawaii. Just go watch Shonen Maid. Done.
Now the next one, viewers. This could be action
This
AOTS.
is for me 100% no contest action AOTS. It's AOTS competing with Flying Witch. They're very different, so it's hard.
Okay.
It is. So say no.
Oh, on my...
Come on, man. On Yoji.
On Myoji.
Twin Star Exorcists. Okay, so I haven't seen as much action anime as David here, so for me this was very exciting and groundbreaking when I saw the art, just the art style of like the demon world was amazing.
Actually, the demon world, one that reminded me of, right off the bat, Sayano.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, which is great. Okay, so if you don't mind some stuff, you should look up Sayano.
Yeah. It's a
my
great
favorite,
VN.
My favorite VN
Oh, Saya.
of all time.
It's
good. It only has 3 endings. If you want to get into VNs, this is a good place to start. Because you actually get attached to the character very quickly.
I've never been attached to, honestly, maybe even an entire fictional character as much as I was attached to Saya.
Because Saya is just like your whole world, and you're so enraptured in her.
And you get into it so bad. And you want to help Saya.
Yeah, there's no way you pick the not help Saya option unless you're a monster, and or you're in your second playthrough.
And if you are, fuck you anyway.
If you're in your second playthrough,
always go Saya.
Always go Saya. No, even the second playthrough, you play through the same part. You can't make the other choice.
No.
I know you went through the second playthrough intending to make the other choice, but you can't when you get to the front 4. You just can't.
You can never make the second choice when it comes to Saya.
But yeah, so very demented, very cool monsters design, very cool action with like powers and
good comedy too. Good
comedy, very good slice of life, very good action slice of life comedy.
Yeah.
Characters are kind of generic, but not in a super bad way.
No.
But you have the definite like I have one the girls like I have one purpose and I only work for this and I'm like a robot on the wildest thing.
She's obviously gonna change from that.
Yeah, but it's still it's a very generic thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a very generic thing.
I hope they at least get together by the end of the show.
Me too, because it's based on a manga, so I doubt they do. Because I'm sure, once again, they can only get together at the very end. But I wonder, okay, so this is what I wonder. You know how they have to like have a baby and it's going to be the Miko?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they have to become more powerful so they can be as powerful as possible when they mate.
I don't know how that works in that. Well,
neither do I, because then
it's like Jade Cocoon.
Because if she's just going to bring about, because yeah, you need to be higher levels, right?
Yeah.
So like, because I never actually played it. But
game.
If they're going to have to mate immediately, then like they can still bang at 14.
Yeah.
So like, I assume, so then why wouldn't the extras just force them to bang?
Yeah, and not just get married, because you two have sex, conceive a child, go on with your lives.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that they have to become more powerful before they can actually have a kid.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, honestly, because if they didn't, there's literally no point to the show, which I'd be upset at.
Yeah.
Because nothing they do matters.
Because honestly, it's just like, honestly can see Child with her. I know you guys probably don't want to, but it's better than Madge.
Because, like, the end goal is to have the Miko just destroy the evil world.
And see, that's what I don't get. What?
So why not just have it immediately, like, as soon as possible?
No, what I don't get is, if that's her entire goal, I think she'd be more down for it.
No, that's why she's upset, because her whole thing is she's gonna work hard and do it herself with her own hands, and she learns that she has to be some. Like she's like, I didn't do all this to be some housewife. Like she says this. Like, and then she learns like her whole point is to have some fucking kid. Like that was very upsetting for her. Like she has to wrap her hand around that at all. Because her whole purpose was to become the best exorcist and destroy all things. What are they called? Demons by herself. Yokai. She exercises all yokai by herself, and then she learns what her destiny isn't to do that. It's to have some fucking kid do it, and like she has to be with this other. Like it's very upsetting for her. Yeah. So I hope that they at least have to accomplish some goals before they do this.
Which I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Otherwise, the show would suck.
So, the ending of the main. I'm calling it gonna be a time skip.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. With like them, like remember his dream where he like he's like, I have my baby and my
I just have to point this out, and I'm not talking Usagi drop time skip because that actually didn't happen. What am I talking about?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? We're talking about Usagi drop time skip. There's no time skip.
I think it's fan fiction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a teenager.
Oh, that's interesting. I like fan fiction, but maybe I won't go see it.
Don't read Usagi drop.
Read Usagi drop.
Stop at the time skip.
Stop at the time skip.
Trust us.
Which doesn't happen.
No.
Really.
It's like Doctor and Black Season 2.
Usagi drop is on my top everything, like the anime manga list, except for the time skip.
It's so just watch the anime.
Just watch the anime. Yeah. Just watch the anime. The anime is very good. Very, 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 very good. And it ends in a proper place.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on.
I'm just gonna say, definitely go watch Sosai no Miyonju.
Yeah.
Very good show.
It's solid.
Very solid show.
Especially if you like shonen.
Especially if you like shonen, especially if you like kitsune spirits. Like the main girl wears a mask and has 2 swords and she's badass as hell.
Yeah.
Like it's so fun to watch her just clear demons. So the next show is Super Lovers, which David's not seen. It's good and also really disturbing at the same time. It's where you really like feel the difference between like Western and Eastern audiences. It's like their it's weird, like it's like their family, but they're also like it's like they're lovers, but then one of them's a child and one of them's a grown man, and there's a bunch of like weird melodrama with like memory loss. It's very odd. It's very odd. It's very. I want to like interview like the person who wrote this and just like learn about the cultural differences between us based on this.
Okay, we really have to speed this up. Yeah, sorry,
viewers. That's fair. There's only literally like 2 shows we can probably talk about left.
Okay.
So the last thing we talk about is like that both of us have seen is Tanaka.
I liked it. I
love Tanaka. All the characters are super cute. His listlessness is so cute. The guy who carries around him all the time, super cute. Girl, super cute. It's just cute on cute on cute on cute. They just keep introducing cute characters. It's I would say Yaobait.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to get those 2 to get together. They even hinted at it a couple times.
With the whole, he's in love.
It's like, I know a good family you can marry into. I doubt they will get together, but it's very good to be Yaobait.
Okay.
Okay, and then after that we have Terraformer, 2nd season. I watched this. Tonkatsu DJ Agatara. It was kind of like an anti-anime. It's like anime that looks like Western animation. It's about a guy who makes tonkatsu. He works at his family shop, but he also is a DJ. Just go watch it. It's like 7 minutes. Don't worry about it. And then we have... Oh, shit. Did you watch Unhappy?
No.
Oh, yeah. Go watch that, too. It's actually kind of cute.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Well, viewers, we will be back for part B with more rum and vodka in our stomachs.
Yeah. Oh, that was like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
hour and a half.
Not for a while. Alright, cool. End it.
Okay. See you in part B. Unless you just watch part A for the riveting anime conversations.
Yeah, because we're visionaries in this field.
So,
visionaries!
Have a good one.
Signing off.